Hey guys, I had a long stream, like 2 hours, and or not a stream, but I guess a video. And I don't know, I was just playing offline for a little bit. I mean, I was playing, but I just wasn't recording. Trying to figure out what I wanted to do, to be honest. Because the reason is, I basically had executed so many lords that even my own clan like hated me. And not only that, but I was dead broke. Like I was always broke. I was winning so many battles, but I basically had to sell all the gear that I won from the battles just to keep afloat. I mean, my average daily expense was, I want to say, $4,000, 4,000 gold a day. So I've tried to work on my economy. I've tried to work on my expenses. Um, and right now I got 2 caravans going. I bought a couple shops. I have some money in the bank, and I don't have a garrison in my town. I mean, I guess the militia's free, so hopefully the militia will hold. So far, my city hasn't been attacked yet, but I was really kind of got my feelings hurt because I had probably a 500-man army, and there was a bigger army coming at me, and I was retreating to one of our castles. But the owner of the castle, who was my clansman, said basically, if you don't leave my castle, I'm going to have my troops open fire on you. And I just thought that was so crazy. I mean, here I'm trying to save the lives of 500 troops, and just because this guy doesn't like me, he's willing to sacrifice 500-600 troops. I mean, I don't really understand why the killing of the leaders is really a bad thing, because the thing is, in order to lead armies, you got to have someone with a high enough steward skill to be able to lead armies. And come here, archers. Come on, guys. Where's my backup? Come on, PMs. And now I feel like spin-off sometimes. Now that my skills are getting up there, plus I've had a little practice. I'm doing a little better. I mean, I'm still getting wrecked in arenas. I still don't think I'm ready for a higher difficulty. But it's fun sometimes to beat up on these archers when you can get in close melee range. But yeah, I just didn't know what to do. I didn't know if I should just leave the kingdom, and maybe I should try to get one of those fiefs that rebelled. And I helped Cowdog take one of the fiefs that we owned that had rebelled. Um, but I mean, I had done so much for this clan. I mean, I had taken castles by myself. I'd even taken a city by myself. I mean, I think I had one other guy helping me, but I don't even think he was there. Like he was in my party, but he wasn't there. When I actually took the city. So I basically did it by myself, and before, like, I was just giving all those fiefs away because I couldn't afford it. Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I guess feasts you get more income, but I don't know. You got to defend it and get a garrison and all that stuff. So it was just too much for me, I think, at the beginning, and it was. I should have kept them, I guess, because like I said, if I wanted to leave, I could use those fiefs, not fiefs. I mean those castles as like a bargaining chip. So, I can, hey, I'll give you, hey man, you've been with this clan for, 50 years and you don't even got a single damn castle. Hey man, join me and I'll give you a castle on your first day. But I don't know, I just started looking for companions and I haven't been able to find any, but what I did was I talked to the tavern guy and asked him, all right, do you know anyone that's good with scouting, for example? And this was a huge army we attacked. I really wasn't going to get involved, but the guy I was looking for just happened to be going to this city that was being sieged, and I mean the army was, what was it? It was over 1,000. It was over 1,000, and I let the garrison beat them up a little bit. And what I've been doing the last probably hour and a half, 2 hours, is every time I get a prisoner now, I free them.
Enough.
Um, Look at the prisoners. Good Lord. 725 prisoners? Holy camole. And you guys don't got a single. Someone answer me this question. These mercenary macemen, do you gotta pay money? I mean, do you gotta pay upkeep to keep them? I don't think so. Like I had some of these, and they did. I watched one guy. I watched one of these hired pikes. I swear he must have killed like 5, 6 guys. You know what I mean? It was amazing. Um, I don't know. Maybe they're not that good, but I just happened to look and saw this. Well, the thing was, we were fighting the Valandians at the time, and Valandia loves like cavalry, and the same thing with the Empire. And if you look at my army is just archers, and that's not a winning strategy, I don't think. I would pick these up, but this guy who owns this castle is the dickhead that wouldn't let me in. So I really don't want to like lose a bunch of my units because this dickhead like wouldn't let me in. As you can see, I can hire 12 Imperial Elite Cataphracts and 2 Banner Knights. So my army is actually becoming a little more rounded. I mean, I still got the 150 Fions as my core. But I am adding a bunch of cavalry. As you can see, I got one Kongsguard that has happened to pick up from a prisoner. I got 30 Imperial Cataphracts and 25 Banner Knights. So that's almost 60 cavalry right there. And then I got some odds and ends. I tried to pick up the best, like these Palace Guards, Line Breakers. And like I said, I did have some of these mercenary macemen and stuff. But when I was looking down here, it says payment to mercenaries. And it said payment to mercenaries like minus 600 and some. And I figured that was like a day or something. But what I think it is it's the payments. Basically, we pay like the lake rats or something. Like the clan pays the lake rats to be a mercenary for us or whatever. And so I guess that's like a tax on us, you know, because we got to we got to pay. We got to pay them, because if we don't pay them, all right, we got a lot of new changes here. All right. So this is me, Lord Snow, my main character. He's really impressive right now. I'm just so impressed. Like, just 3 points in vigor, I got over 200 two-handed. Just 2 in bow, and it's already up to 100. I might flirt with smithing just to get that perk that gives you like an extra point of either control or vigor. So I'm not sure what this number, 150 I guess. So I'd like to get smithing at least a 150. But yeah, I mean, having out this like early, like my combat stat sucks, but now I'm starting to get combat stats, like, and I should switch over to a horse now that I'm thinking about it. Let me do that right now before I forget, and I'll tell you a little bit more about what's going on. All right, let me see. Damn. Do I gotta ride the shitty horse? I guess so. You know what? Whoops. Let me see. I might mess around with this Miblion. The length on this thing is just absurd. But I want to get my riding up, so I'm going to try it. And see, my problem is I don't even know how to dismount. I don't even know what button is to dismount. Alright, so Lord of Snow is right here. I forgot what I gave him. What did I give him for a weapon? I gave him two-handed, one-handed. Alright, alright, so this is me. I'm kicking ass right now. Magilia, whatever her name is. This is my brother, Neeson's wife. And she was a beast. I mean, we got lucky. We like married up. And she was running her own party, and she was like neck and neck with me, and then I just stopped running parties with her because I gave her one time I gave her, I swear to God, a full army of Fions, but they were the low level, and I had her in my army just like as a backup. So like I had my like Fions, and then she was like, it was zero cost, to have her and my brother. I had her and my brother both running a party. And I had both of them packed with Fions, plus my own Fions. So, I mean, I just had a bazillion fions, but they were not leveled up, and they both they basically both died. There was a period where my brother had his own party, and I couldn't figure out how to get him back in my party because I wanted him in my party. So there was a long period there where my brother was basically useless and costing me 300 gold a day or whatever for his little army he had. But it's very expensive to run like 3 armies because my army alone costs like 4,500 gold a day. And granted, the other 2 didn't have as expensive army, but it was still like 1,000 a day or 1,500 between both of them. Plus, I was paying a garrison like 600 a day. I mean, I was just like bleeding gold, like left and right. But I don't know what I'm going to do with her. Eventually, I'd like for her to run her own party again because she's got a really high steward skill, as you can see. Corin, who I thought was going to be my fighter, just happened to have the most skills into governorship. I mean, most people use their brother as a governor, but I wanted my brother to be like a fighter. Um, so, but anyway, so I was going to like pump up endurance with her and focus more on fighting, but since she's a governor, I put another point in social for to get the leadership up because I think a lot of the leadership skills help governorship. This person kind of sucks, but I kept her anyway. One-handed throwing and riding. And I gave her a caravan, but then she got captured. Test of the Exile, I gave her a caravan as well. I gave her one-handed crossbow, and I'm not sure if she's riding or not. Let me see. Maybe I need to give her a horse too. Just so she can get some of these skills up. I mean, it's pretty pitiful. This guy, he's just a beast. He's just like a combat beast. I mean, like he started like really high, two-handed and one-handed, and so I just kept him as that, and I was hoping he could kind of be like my bodyguard. Him and my brother kind of be like my bodyguard. As you can see, I've focused a lot on combat with my brother, and I don't know, I put 1 point in intel just because he was maxed on steward, I think, and at some point if I want him to run his own party or something, that might help. I don't know. This is my other brother. I thought it was like my son or something. I was like, it was really weird. I was like, I wish I had a guy like that was just like a blank slate. And it says brother of Lord Snow. I didn't even know I had a brother. But look, see, like I got 2 kids. And so Neeson and Magella are husband and wife. and Lord Snow and Corrin are husband and wife. I wish they would have had her below me because it's kind of confusing the way it looks. But yeah, I want to say this is like Cowdog's daughter or something, or whatever the leader of Britannia is. It's like his daughter. So again, I like married way up. Um, I tried to sit in the city. I had both Neeson and Magilia. Both of them were in my party, and I had them sitting in a city for over 3 days. And they still haven't had a baby. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe Neeson's infertile or something. I don't know. All right, so like these two were running caravans, but like I said, this one got captured. I didn't know I could only run two. I was going to run a third, and I got this guy because he's a healer. But then I realized that I really don't need a healer because my medicine's 228 now. I mean, I had no healer forever, and I just eventually, I guess, learned it. You can see I'm level 28, so I'm really high level, I think. You start at like level 12. But see, this guy, the scholar, he's at level 12. And his medicine's high for level 12, but it's not high compared to what mine is. And let me see. I wish there was like a way you could like add like, all right, this is my scout. No, this is my scout. This is my healer. You know, like have like write something just to help you. But anyway, I sent this guy on a caravan. He's probably going to do terrible. But because he's just so new and everything, he might actually learn some skills. And this guy starts with a really high scouting. There was somebody else, I want to say it was Magilia, who has a really high scouting as well. So I was just going to make her my scout, but at some point I want to maybe make her into her own party. So it's kind of funny. I've clicked through this screen so many times and I still forget. So basically, I put myself as the quartermaster because it goes off steward, I guess. Scout. At the time, Magilia had the higher scouting. See, Magilia had the higher scouting when I first got him, but he's leveled up left and right. Every time he sees a unit, he levels up. I'm the surgeon and I'm the engineer too. I really was looking for an engineer, but we don't have an engineer. Like, everybody sucks. So like, I got 3 workshops now. So I actually had like close to 400k. As you can see, I'm still negative. I guess it's just because my my main party is so expensive. I mean, it's 4,500 a day, and the only way we're actually doing okay is, number one, we own a city, so we're getting taxes from that, and we got 2 little towns, not towns, but villages off of that city. They're paying stuff. I got a workshop income. I got 1 caravan. I guess my other caravan died. It's funny because I've tried to attack caravans in this campaign like 1,000 times, but they're so fast I can never catch them. But yet every time I try to do a caravan, and in my first time trying to play this game, this is really like my second. The first time I tried to play this game was maybe a month or 2 ago when I first got the computer hooked up, and I think I did get a caravan going, but every 2 or 3 minutes, the caravan would die, and I would have to, recall into my party, pay another 30 grand, and I just didn't have that kind of money. I mean, to be replacing 30 grand every 2 or 3 days. Um, we were getting tribute from the Western Empire, we were getting tribute from the Northern Empire, we were getting tribute from the Vlandians. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm still not out of the woods yet. I mean, I'm still negative every single day. Um, Look how much food I got. I got 80 days, 80 days of food. But I was just feeling really sad, and then I was like, look, it said influential. I was like, nobody likes me. Like everyone hates me. Like even my own clan hates me, and even my own party members, I think, don't even like me. So, because I had executed all those people, and here I had a one guy that liked me, and it made my day. And I talked to him, and that's how I got set up um, in Legeta. That's the city I own. I chose Marinov as another city just because it's kind of centrally located. So I figure um, that it's going to be harder. Oh my gosh, was that just like passing time? Um, Let me see. I forgot who I was looking for. Um, Let me see.
What is it, stranger? Who are you?
Damn, look how little scrawny this guy is. Alright, I really have no idea what his stats are. Um, I guess I should after talking to the guy, but I still don't know. Um, oh shit. Let me see. Who do I want to get rid of? Alright. Ganganos the Silent. Alright, the only bad thing about this guy is he kind of starts out at level 17 instead of level 12. But he's got 3 in everything and 4 in social. Kind of sucks with bow, I guess. I think it'll be so funny watching him swing that thing, even though it's a cracked one. Ooh, you can wear the fancy ones. Oh, this is gonna be hilarious. Watching this guy in combat. I didn't even realize I had some 50. Better than I got. And you are lucky, sir, because you get some decked out gear. Those gloves kind of suck though. Oh, these are better. 28. Look at this guy. He's decked out. He has no no good combat skills, but at least he looks good. I had a chance to deck everyone out, so I stole a while back. I stole Karina's bow, her noble bow, since she's a governor, and you have to have level 70 skill. So I finally got my skill up high enough to use it. And I did have 2 stacks of arrows, but I'm gonna try this Mevleoton since I'm gonna be on horseback for a little bit. But everyone in my party is decked out. My brother, 46, 34, 27, 30. He's got a Mevleoton. They're like 10 grand a pop. He's got a tier 5 sword. Ferric, my son, not my son, my brother. He's got 39 armor, 30, 23, 26. He kind of got the leftovers. I didn't have a tier 4. Oh shit. This is that one that could be both. I think I gave this one to. I'm gonna give this one to this brother first, since he's got the skill. All right, who was on? My brother. His, this is the big gun right here. I gave him one too. And see, I just got some gear since I kind of decked everyone out. All right, Bright Skull. I gave him Megalithon as well. No shield. Got him on bow. Hang on, I'll be right back.